minute out of it, and then it sort of cut out. So anyway, if you saw the first minute of my just live I did about 10 minutes ago, you'll know that I'm just doing this really as an update on my display and just sort of talking about where I'm up to with it. Yesterday I posted a video where I talked about how I hadn't made as much progress with my display as I would have liked, and how it just wasn't really working out because the weather's been so terrible. And all of that is true. But then today and tomorrow are a lot better. The weather's going to be pretty dry, pretty wind-free. So because of that, I've basically come home from work tonight and decided to put out as much as I possibly can. And I just thought I might as well share that moment with you, let you know that I have made some progress with my display. It's not all doom and gloom, and we are actually getting somewhere. Finn's here with me. Say hi, Finn.
Hi.
And we're just going to show you through. So you've seen all this. If you've seen any of my videos recently, you'll have seen all this. You've seen my Reaper, you've seen my graveyard. We've got all of that. It's this area that really has been lacking. So we've got my Headless Horseman, and then it's this region. So what I wanted in this region is what's basically ended up here. So we've got my Frankenstein's monster looking pretty good. And then we've got Dr. Illume in the doorway, and we've got John Doe on the slab. We've also managed to this evening get out my dragon, which he doesn't really go with anything, but I just really like him, and he's a real crowd pleaser. Now you'll notice there is still a bit of a gap and a rather suggestive looking skeleton here, which I don't know. But hi Dan, it's looking great. Has the weather forecast changed? No, no it hasn't. It has improved for today and tomorrow, hence why I'm doing this and I put as much out as I can. Thursday is pretty terrible, to be honest. It turns pretty wet and windy quite early on in the day, and that's something else I was just going to talk about. Thursday might be the one day I actually bring in my animatronics, like my bigger, even my waterproof animatronics, just so that they don't get damaged by any wind. Everything else will just have to survive, to be quite honest with you. Friday, which is Halloween itself, obviously the main day, is looking mixed. Where I live, it might be pretty wet, it might be a little bit windy, or it might not be too bad. It's still a little bit up in the air, but we'll just have to see. Oh, love you too, no more milk. And yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. I have no idea what it's going to do. Fingers crossed that Halloween itself is okay, but I don't know. I don't know. Even if it is wet and windy, well, wet, he's waterproof, he's waterproof, he's waterproof. My witches are under a little house, so they're pretty waterproof. And I'll see what I can do with the castle. I might adjust it somehow just to keep at least, if nothing else, John Doe dry just for the evening. But I just wanted to show you that at least for the next couple of days, today and tomorrow, my haunt is relatively complete. Tonight it looks good. I've had to sacrifice a few things, like some of the scientific equipment and things like that, which I like to put in my castle scene. I've just had to let it go. Let it go, Dan, let it go. Because it's just too much and the weather's too bad, and I don't think people are going to appreciate it. I have got some jars with some pickled body parts in and stuff, so they'll have to just do as little details. And like I say, in this little gap here, I have got some cheaper animatronics, which, if I'm honest with you, I'm kind of willing to sacrifice to the elements a little bit, so they'll probably go out on Halloween anyway. And also, the only other thing missing is my Wailing Phantom, who usually stands roughly about here. I will maybe try and get him out tomorrow, but do you know what? It's not the end of the world if I don't, because he doesn't work very brilliantly anyway. So yeah, it is what it is. No more milk pots. Looks great, Dan. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Mason is just writing the letter M. Thank you. Son of a bitch, you have put so much effort in here. Thanks. That's nice. Thank you. HR Haunter UK. Hi, Peak Haunt. Thank you. I wish it was as peak as I would have liked. I mean, I'm pleased with it. I think it's looking pretty good, but it's only going to look this good tonight and tomorrow. after tonight, well, after tomorrow night, it probably won't look anywhere near this good because I will have to remove so many different elements just so that things don't get completely destroyed. I will just show you very briefly though some of the things that I really enjoy. I love my Frankenstein. I think he's looking so good. I really like as well. So here's John Doe. He's being himself up on his slab. He's looking pretty cool. I don't know why all of a sudden, someone's pressing the smoke machine inside. I think that's my wife having a little go of the smoke machine there. That always looks really good. And yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It looks the best. This is how it always looks the best when it's dry. And I could have things like my flame lights out and everything just kind of looks pretty cool. So yeah, there's my dragon. For some reason he's not working now. Headless Horseman. Oh, there goes the dragon. Look, there he is. Doesn't he look good in the smoke? The dragon in smoke. We've got around the front here, we've of course got, there's my inflatable tentacles. We've got our big 10-foot Reaper. He's looking good. The flame lights are still working in the thing. That one that had stopped working, this had stopped working. Oh, there's the jumping spider. Got my tombstones. And yeah, hang on. Looks very well good. Harry put, hey Dan, your display looking great. I watched your video on it the other day. Shame Barry the Butler isn't working anymore. You should put the Morrison's Reaper out. He is working, but look at this. I'll show you what Barry does. Here's Barry. He started working, but his mouth is hanging loose. Don't know what happened to Barry. It's not... I don't know whether that makes him better or worse.
Guys, what should we do?
There's no Stranger Thing girl levitating though. No, sorry. No levitating Stranger Things girl. Each to their own. Headless Horseman, yes. Love the Headless Horseman, thank you. I have a fog machine which I haven't used since 2021. Should I try and use it this year for the horn? I think the smoke adds something. Especially when it's calm. It's a bit windy tonight, so it's just kind of blowing away. But I really do like a bit of smoke in my horn. I'm not going to lie. I think there's something to it. We've got what we got there. Hang on a minute. I missed something. Hello, Dan. Can I ask what's your thoughts on Costco only selling the 3 animatronics? Oh, look, here's Dr. Loom, just quickly. There he is, Dr. Loom. Thank you, Jess, for Dr. Loom, by the way, if you see this. There he goes. He's standing in the doorway looking like a mad scientist, which was the whole point. What's your thoughts on Costco only selling the 3 animatronic props this year and not reselling any from last year? Disappointing, Nathan. Very disappointing. I was hoping to see more from Costco this year. Don't get me wrong, what they did sell, this guy, of course, was very, very good. But I am disappointed that there wasn't more. Yes, I would have liked to have seen more. But what can you do? Hopefully next year might be better. HR put Goofy Butler, he's very goofy. You went all out for Halloween. I did, I tried to. And then, hang on. Hope you are well and everything's looking great. It's VXIN. I am assuming that means you donated $1.99. Thank you so much. You didn't need to do that. Thank you very much. That is very much appreciated. Then Gippy101, so NJ, hi NJ. But hi Dan. Hi, how you doing? And Costco was mid in my opinion. Mid. Yeah, everything's been mid this year. That's a conversation for another video. But I feel like this year has been very mid in general with a lot of the animatronic choices that we've had. It's been mid. I think that best describes pretty much everywhere, including Costco. This guy is not mid. I have to say I am super impressed with him. He's waterproof and just looks great. I'm really, really happy with my Frankenstein's monster. Then they put Harry the Butler, someone put, hang on, Harry put, haha, I think Barry the Butler looks way better with his jaw wide open. He looks more creepy. He does look more creepy, apart from the Rising Reaper and Rattler. See, I have to disagree. I think the Rising Reaper was a bit of a rip-off, if any, actually. Having seen some of the videos that came out afterwards, I think it was a little bit disappointing. Looks amazing, thank you so much. Looks so cool. Please can you shout out to Freya and Faye? It looks cool, please. Hi Freya and Faye. I'm glad you think it looks cool. And Frank is cool. I think he's cool, yeah. Hi from Cambridge. Let's hope the wind and rain holds off for Friday. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't think it's going to, unfortunately, the Grinch 2169. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be pretty crap, to be honest. I think it's going to be okay the first half of the day, but then perfect trick-or-treater time, it's going to be disappointing, unfortunately. Sad to say that, but I do think it's going to be. But like I've just said, it's not a complete loss. There will always be elements that I can still include. Anything that's waterproof, basically. Like I said, I will sacrifice maybe some of my cheaper animatronics. And it is, you know, that is what it is. What else have we got here? Someone's put... hello, Freya Hall. Yeah, hi again. Though I am kind of getting tired of seeing all these Frankenstein props. Do you know what, though? I think we need... Well, no, maybe we don't need any more. But I'm really glad about having Frankenstein's props. I've always wanted one and never been able to get one. Paul put, excellent job, Dan. Thank you so much. No more milk. I think, does that mean you've donated $1.99? Thank you so much. Can you say hello to Brandon for me, please? Yes. Hi, Brandon. I assume that's your name, Brandon. Hang on, I didn't like that either. Oops, no, go away. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself, guys. I'm confused. 85% chance for rain for me. It's more like 35% here, at least for trick-or-treat time, but it's still kind of disappointing. I hear the annoying hanging bride in the background. Yep, here she is. Here's the annoying hanging bride with fresh batteries.
Yeah.
There she is. Very, very annoying. But you know, I wish I had the time and patience to have that in my garden. Yeah. I don't know what it says about me. I would say time I don't have. Patience lacking. I think I just have sheer obsession. Sheer obsession and bloody mindedness to just do it. I just can't help myself. I just have to do it. So yeah, that's more what it is. Anyway, I'm not going to go on for much longer. I think we're going to end it here. We're going to say goodbye. I just wanted to show you that even though things could be better weather-wise and Halloween is still up in arms and it's with the grace of God, we have, you know, that maybe it's not as terrible as it could be. We are, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We will deal with what it is. And hopefully by the time we are on the other side of Halloween, I will have at least some positive stories to say. And like I'm trying to show, when the weather does behave, even if it's only for a few hours, this is what I love. This is what I love. This is why I do it. When it looks like this and when it isn't absolutely caning it down with rain, this is where I just love it. This is what I love about Halloween. This is part of what I love about Halloween anyway. It's just a shame that it's not going to last. But it, you know, let's not focus on the negatives. Let's be positive. Just before I go, I'm doing a stream on Halloween. I'll check it out. A hardworking guy. Thank you, the lion. I think so. My wife would disagree. Looking great. Good, mate. Looks great. I love the Frankenstein monster. I have one myself. Just wish he moved. Yeah, I know what you mean. Head moved. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Anyway, we're going to go.
Yeah.
We'll see you. We will see you in the next one. I hope you've enjoyed our little live tonight. And keep it spooky, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, wrong button.